Could you imagine if you just ask the chat, hey, could you build me a trigger that does this, and this, and runs without bugging, without lagging,
Yeah.
4K, blah blah blah. Could you imagine if it just shoots a number out, just shoots this code out, and then it's good?
I'm so curious. I'm gonna test it right now. I'm gonna see if it can tell me how to.
Because I also made a lot of custom maps on StarCraft too, but and I'm sorry on StarCraft 1, but it's not as fun as the Warcraft one, man. It's definitely not as fun. Dude, you're about to break. You're about to like become a millionaire, dude. If that shit works, like you're about to make so much bread.
Triggers and adjustments in the object editor. Open object. No, it's not right.
It's missing some stuff.
I am the fire that cleanses the world.
Yeah, this is not right. Okay, wait. Use trigger-based chain lightning. It's like kind of right. I don't think it's right.
Alright, what's good, my boys? I'm
Alright.
back.
30-10? Fuck, I'm gonna go get some water.
I'll wait till Adams comes back to.
Well, I'm
Wait,
gonna keep my headphones on, so
Oh,
you
nice.
keep talking.
So I have to. So as soon as I got off, I looked at Andrea, and I was like, "You didn't vote for Trump, did you?" Not this. I kind of had a feeling, and then she says, "Well, the thing is that I had a like." She said that she had a sensation when she was voting that for some reason she felt that if she voted for Trump would like be put on a list, or like essentially feared that like that might lead to repercussions that could interfere with Sophia. And she says this belief has no basis in like any kind of reality. She just had like this instinct that
Hmm.
voting for him might be bad, and then she thought, man, I can't believe I'm like policing my own thoughts like this. But at the same time, it doesn't really matter. We live in Illinois, who cares? Like, I'm just gonna vote for RFK. So she voted for RFK.
Hmm.
But she did say that she didn't vote for Trump because she just felt this, even if it's irrational, kind of pull towards not doing it because she didn't want to be on any list or anything like that.
That's so
That's-
fucked
Go
up.
really
Kamala!
That's fucked up, man. That your girl has to, choose her safety versus her freedom.
No. That is
Yeah,
bad.
Is
it's
that even possible though?
so what we were talking about too, which was alluding to this, is like, there's that like example that's given that like a lot of people who like, why do you see a lot of Kamala stickers, let's say, but you don't necessarily see that many Trump stickers here in the Democratic run state? And some of the answers are like, oh, if you have a Trump sign in front of your home, you could technically experience either they're going to take the sign from your home, like they're going to straight up pull it, and even if it's a misdemeanor to do so, they'll do so, or they'll like target you and like vandalize your home. Essentially, like it's more like not that it's going to happen, but it's more likely to happen if you have a Trump sign versus if you have a Kamala sign. At least here in Illinois.
Yeah, and the opposite's here in Knoxville.
Right. So yeah, she was like, nah, just do it for RFK.
See both here.
Election watch party with the boys.
Yes, sir.
Looking
I'm
good
also
for the
gonna
D-man, isn't it?
stream.
I know Seppi got his vote in for Kamala.
Of course he did.
I will not celebrate early. I will not
Not that
celebrate
it would
early.
have made a difference anyways.
No, I voted for Trump, but he in Illinois it wasn't gonna
You
matter.
cast a vote into the wind. In
how
Illinois,
it
that's
is.
going to do nothing.
Seppi, if it
No,
makes you
yeah.
feel better, your vote wouldn't have mattered anyways.
No, I
Vote
know it doesn't matter.
don't matter anyways.
I hold firmly that I mean, I knew for the majority of my life I couldn't even vote, so I knew that really doesn't matter, so to speak. I learned that early, but I still did it though. It felt good to do so.
Matters to you, Seppi. That's all that matters.
It does. It does. Wait, so Adam, did Francis vote like off of like some people are single issue voters for like Palestine? Like some people were like, oh, I'm not gonna vote for Kamala Harris
Kamala.
because she has genocide on her hands. Is that like a stance that Francis took?
No, well, I don't think it was related at all to that. It was
I
more of a
see.
general thing.
Interesting.
Oh, she voted
No.
for Jen, whatever the hell the other lady's name is.
No,
She voted for Kamala?
no.
For Trump?
Yep,
Oh my god.
based.
Damn. Damn, Adam. Sleeping with
New
the
York
enemy.
Times is saying that's right.
I don't believe that.
That's true. 75% chance for Trump, says New York Times.
Yeah. Fuck you, New York Times. I'm not gonna celebrate early.
You're gonna celebrate?
If Trump wins, fuck yeah.
You love tariffs, I know.
I love.
Yo, you know what, Adam? That's interesting because I feel like the tariff conversation is so interesting. I saw like somebody having there was like a YouTube video of this guy with like a gold Trump necklace on, and he's like a reseller, right? Like kind of like a Middle Eastern Habibi type dude.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, dude, you're gonna make China pay. And somebody was like, you know that tariffs doesn't mean China pays, right? Like, you pay. And he's like, wait, what? You can see like, running out of his eyes. And I even saw David Pacman, I think, right?
Yep.
That's the guy that we like, that he is too.
I don't know if
Um,
I don't know if we like him. He's
I
okay.
like him.
You like him? He's okay. He's better than a lot.
Wait, yeah, I feel like you. Is this? Let me make sure I'm looking at. I'm thinking about
David
the right
Pacman
guy.
I don't like some of the shit he says about Trump, like calling Trump Hitler and shit. I think that's
Okay.
cringe.
Okay, yeah, but I do like. I think
He's
that
okay. Like he's not the worst.
Yeah. Well, one thing that I was gonna criticize him on though is like there's one video that he has explaining tariffs to someone else who has absolutely no idea how tariffs work, and
Yeah.
basically saying that like the American taxpayer, not the the businesses, and eventually
It's
the
gonna
taxpayer,
trickle
because that
down.
passes off to like we end up paying for it, right? Which is fair, but I feel like they never really have a really good conversation about tariffs because they don't talk about the other side of it, which is like it's supposed to get us off of importing from China. It's supposed to like move you to and encourage American development of things so we can make things here, along with the tax cuts that he's gonna have, right? As opposed to like I feel like they cut the tariff explanation off short at a kind of like I don't know if it's disingenuous, but like it just like makes it like, oh, it's bad because it's gonna make us pay more. Well, but like if we're in a bad habit of importing things, right, it technically is a proper move to like tariff that shit so we can stop importing stuff from China, so to speak.
It's not a proper move because we want cheap goods. Doesn't matter where the fuck they come from. If you wanna people to invest here, stop taxing them so much.
Well, you know what happened with China, right? China was building these huge ass automotive companies, manufacturing companies in Mexico to bring EVs over here, and they were gonna
Yeah.
sell them for like $10,000. A brand new EV for $10,000. If those vehicles would have came in here, they would have destroyed Ford, Chevy, Toyota. Everything would have been fucked. And so Trump,
Oh yeah.
Trump, what he
Destroy
did
that
is
shit.
he said like 8 or 9 times. He said it. He's like, if they come in here, I'm gonna put a $300% tariff, so they don't come here. And he's like, I don't care about what they're making. They can make whatever they want to make. Just don't try and bring it here, and don't try and sell it here. Because if you sell it here, you're gonna destroy the economy. All these businesses and people are gonna lose their jobs. Thousands of people, millions of dollars. So that's what he's trying to avoid. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
But
or
that's
no?
like, to me, that's capitalism is if someone can make
Yeah.
a car for 10,000,
Yeah,
then
it's good. It's good
the
for
consumer
everybody.
should have a car for 10,000, and then the companies need to adapt. It's
Yep.
like, should we not make computers because it's going to put all the people in the printing press out of business?
But
Should
if
we
people-
not?
The only thing.
It puts other
Thing.
countries first, though. I mean, American workers are expensive, so okay, let's fuck over American workers and pick up foreigners. Hell no, that's bullshit. It's such a scam. It's been fucking screwing Americans over for 50 years, and globalism is a farce. It's not good for Americans. It's not good for anybody. It's good for China. That's what globalism is good for.
It's not good for China, bro. It's not good for China.
How is it not
It's
good?
good
They've
for
been
China.
since 1993. We've been basically getting more and more like China, and they've
They're
been
taking
getting.
advantage. They're taking advantage of us crushing everybody with regulations and with high fucking taxes and with not permission to do shit and not giving people the right to their own property. They're just taking advantage of that, and we're letting them. And tariffs don't fucking stop that.
Okay,
The
hold on,
tariffs
hold on.
cause this.
They bring people to the negotiating table, though.
Okay, so let's do that. Let's say
That's
no
a different
tariffs.
question.
What happens?
But that's the thing. It's like Trump. He's
Is
not
it
going to
good
say.
or does it bring them to the negotiate?
Well,
Those it
who
could be
cares?
bad and
Trump,
bring them
Trump,
to the
Trump is
negotiating
playing
table.
poker. He's like, hey, you want to fucking deal with this? I'm gonna put tariffs on you. I'm a dumb fuck. I don't give a shit what you say. What are they gonna do? He's a dumb, crazy bastard. They don't know what the fuck he's gonna do, so they're gonna try and make a deal with him. That's why Trump's great and why everyone else is a fucking cuck.
Um,
I'm not
Because he
saying Trump's
fights. He
not
plays
great.
poker.
I'm
Oscar,
not saying
when,
Trump's not great. It's
what
just
would
that-
you say? What would you say like is a wait? Hold on, because I know Oscar, you want to say something, and then also Zizi, you were about to say something too.
No,
so
no, no. But y'all talk it out. I like this. Y'all talk it out.
I was curious. What is there a case where you would agree with tariffs? Like, are tariffs ever a thing that like you would be down with?
If we insist on keeping the mixed economy, I'm fine with tariffs as long as you get rid of the IRS and get rid of the Fed.
Okay, so
That's-
tariffs
that's
are never
what
as
it's trying to
long
do.
as you have tax cuts. Is that a fair representation?
If you get if he does what he says that he's gonna do, get rid of the IRS, get rid of the Fed.
He does
and
not
fucking
say
get-
he's going to
cut
get rid of the
government.
IRS. He's not going
Whatever.
to get rid of the IRS. That's
Okay,
that's a
okay.
fantasy.
He's,
whatever.
he's tormented us with that beautiful thing.
If he does that, putting it back is gonna be hard because people are not gonna want income taxes again. So then we could deal with the tariff issue another time. I wish he was more of a purist, but whatever. He is who he is. He's not. Trump is a fucking pragmatist. He's not a.
I mean, tariffs
not
are
a-
negotiated. I think Trump understands that, but he can't let on to that. He can't pretend like he knows that tariffs increase costs for us. If he does that, then everyone's gonna be like, well, then of course you're just gonna fold. But no, he has to come from this angle where I'm just a dumb idiot and I'm gonna rip off my citizens unless you guys make a deal. In which case, they don't want to deal with the speed bumps. They don't want to lose their jobs. They pretend he's serious and they make deals and give us concessions.
Do you think though that like in most tariff conversations people don't like go towards or like don't represent the other side of the argument too beyond that like we have to pay for it? Like I don't necessarily think that they go beyond like that point. They kind of just stop there and say that it's bad because we have to pay for it. I don't really
Yeah.
think it's that bad depending on the context.
Well, it's just we trade cheap goods. We get to buy cheap shit, and what we give in return is high performance manufacturing jobs. So we get cheap goods, and what we give is our high end manufacturing. So I don't think that's a really good trade. I'd rather have expensive goods and have expensive factory jobs to give people good jobs. I mean, it just makes more sense. And if you just look at how our economy was 30, 40 years ago, it just was better for Americans. People could buy shit.
It's not the government's job to provide jobs to people. That is capitalism's job.
No, it's not. But it's their job to make sure that there's an economy that works. And I mean, if you're gonna
No,
have China
that is
take
not. It's
advantage-
not the government's job to regulate the economy. That's where you get it wrong. It is not the government's job to regulate the economy. The economy is free trade between people. Whoever whoever they wanna, wherever they come from. That's what the economy. It's not the government's job.
Exactly. The
You
government's
hate
just
the
there
Fed.
to like.
You hate IRS.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
government's just there to like, make sure laws are followed and people ain't fucking up. Hold on, let me just ask one question real quick. So let's say we do away with tariffs. Boom, China comes in and starts selling $10,000 cars, and everybody starts bringing in all sorts of goods very cheap. And now we're not making anything here because we can't, compete. What's the move? What do we do now as the U.S.? All these thousands of people are out of jobs. What do we do? What's the move?
We could compete if we didn't tax and regulate our own citizens to death.
Okay, so we don't. That's the thing.
Get-
We don't have
Get
a
rid of
perfect
minimum
system.
wage. Get rid of minimum wage laws. Get rid of the IRS. Get rid of the Fed, and let people produce whatever the fuck they want to produce, and then we will be able to compete easily.
I think that's kind of oversimplification, man. I mean, we have a high expensive standard of living here. I mean, one day we can work towards that, but right now we've got to like at
And
least.
it's not something that's done from the night to day. Obviously, it's got to be
Right.
little by little. But
I mean, and the tariffs are the same
yeah,
thing.
but
You
the
just- you just-
conversation isn't even being had. The problem is that the conversation isn't even being had. I know you have to do it little by little. You can't just like from night to day, bam, because a lot of people are gonna, starve to death. But the conversation is not even being had to go towards that place. It's all either it's a tariffs or taxes, this or that. No, it's like You know,
Well-
fuck me in the ass or fuck me in the mouth.
You
Fuck, I
gotta,
always
I
fuck.
guess, convince voters. I guess that's
Yeah.
the other thing. So, I mean, tariffs. They don't sound good because you just say, hey, you're increasing my prices. And if you talk to an economist, the economist will tell you, hey, you're just increasing the prices for the person who's paying for the tariff, or buying the stuff. And I
Tariffs
mean,
are just a tax. It's another tax.
yeah, exactly. But it also is a way to get businesses a good reason to build stuff in America instead of in China. I mean, it is that.
That's
This is
the
it.
part that I think a lot of people miss, but I also feel like in order to make that medicine go down, you have to give people the tax break that Oscar's talking about.
You have to,
And
yeah.
like, I
And the
also feel like
regulation
it's
break.
it's not really about.
Well, I mean, I don't
really
disagree
believe
with that.
in finance. Like, it's not about how much money you make; it's about how much money you get to keep. And I just don't think that our government necessarily spends properly or keeps enough money because they're like, deficit is what it is. And so I wonder if like tariffs, even like, is it going to lead to us keeping more money? The only way it does is that can we reduce government spending? But like, is the government going to spend more money because tariffs exist when they buy things from abroad? Is that a thing?
No, because they barely buy anything from abroad. They all have Buy America clauses just about in all agencies.
Okay.
Well, Elon already said when he
So,
joins, when
It'll
Trump,
reduce costs for the government actually because they overpay because they're one of the few people buying American stuff. Still, everyone else just buys the cheapest shit. Just
What
because
were
it
you
is
saying,
what it is.
What were you saying, Zizi?
yeah, but Elon Musk already said when Trump gets elected, he's gonna go in office with him, and he's gonna start cutting back all these bullshit government programs. He's gonna run the government like a business, and trim the fat, and then just like you
Yeah.
said, the government's only job is to enforce the laws, not to give us economy, not to enforce the laws, and that's it. And that's what Elon Musk is gonna do. But on top of doing that, like, there's always been interest rates go up and then oil prices go down. Oil prices go up, interest rates go down. That always fluctuates. But income has always been going up. So if
What about my dick? My dick also keeps going up.
este cabrón mal parido,
FYI.
if the,
FYI.
if the there's never been a time here in the U.S. where the income has gone down. Now, what do you think if the income goes down and everything else like stays the
Well,
same
it is
price?
going down in real terms.
Income can go
Wait, wait,
down
wait,
because
what-
the price of dollar keeps going up. So
Yeah, exactly. In
What-
real
what-
terms,
what-
income is going down.
Wait,
Yeah,
wait,
but
let
is it
him
gonna
finish
go
the
That's
down
not
far?
true. That is not true. Income is not going down in real terms.
Well, I'm just saying, like,
That is absolutely not true.
income is not
Income
gonna go
is
down
going.
enough for it to
He's
matter.
just not keeping up.
It's not gonna go down enough to matter.
There's ways you can like cherry pick data, but if you look overall at it like a unbiased general thing, income is not going down in real
Okay,
terms.
I'll bet you if you take out the government sector, it is
Exactly.
going
Yeah.
down.
If you cherry pick shit and take
Yeah,
shit
well, the
out
government sector,
arbitrarily,
the
then yes,
government sector
you can
is
make the
literally
data say
there.
whatever you want it to do.
Well, what is the government sector? It's cherry picking data. It's literally taking the government money, your money, and buying jobs to pump the numbers. So I mean, if
My money.
anything, you shouldn't really be using that.
That's
Yeah, they
just,
take my
that's-
money to overpay government bureaucrats, and then they
don't
say,
know
"Oh,
how to
look at
do
how
the
great
job.
our jobs numbers are."
bullshit.
Damn, Wisconsin is lean red.
Well, if Wisconsin leans red, imagine we won. Yeah.
Michigan too. No, Michigan's lean blue.
Michigan, Wisconsin, Kentucky,
Arizona, oh fuck, Arizona's
all
like
the same shit.
tight
So,
as fuck.
Wait, are we streaming this? Is anybody streaming the?
No,
No,
actual-
we're not really streaming news streams.
are you guys also playing?
Seth is playing Pokemon.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm
let's
playing
go,
Pokemon.
Papi Trump.
I'll do.
Are you
this.
streaming Pokemon or are you streaming election?
I'm doing both.
Streaming.
'cause I
Oh,
have
hell
to
yeah.
do-
Papi Trump,
There
papa.
we go.
I
I
don't
mean,
do it.
it's looking really good for Poppy Trump right now.
Poppy Trump's at 90% on Polymarket. Oh boy.
Yeah, Polymarket.
But we will not celebrate early, motherfuckers.
If
okay?
I was a betting man, I would put everything on red or orange, whatever you wanna call his.
we will
color.
not celebrate early.
Good.
California hasn't come in.
I think
Washington,
orange
Oregon.
works as well.
Dude.
Arizona's leaning.
Harris is a deal, guys. You should buy
Pennsylvania's
some
leaning
Harris.
red. Georgia's leaning red.
11 cents
Damn.
on a dollar. You can buy some Harris.
Nah, that's a deal for
Wait,
losing
what
money.
the hell is this? Maryland is leaning red? No way. What the fuck?
I
Nah,
know.
this
I was interesting that Maryland was leaning red.
Everybody's leaning red, bro.
Red
What the
wave.
fuck are you gonna lean?
How about Iowa? Is
Are they
Iowa leaning
black?
red?
The fuck?
Iowa is bleeding red. Yeah.
Nah,
it is.
dude, Seltzer. Dude, she did sell her soul. Proof.
Only
Seltzer sold
38%
herself
reporting,
down
bro.
there.
It's still too early. It's still too early.
Yeah, Iowa's still very early.
It's still too early, bro.
Oh, dude, yeah, no, it's actually called. They called Iowa. It's over.
No
Called it
way.
wrong.
How? No, with only 38%?
It's called. It's over.
Where'd you see it?
That's the Beasto reporting there.
A 40% lead.
You always get it first here. Guaranteed. I just linked it.
Guaranteed.
100% guaranteed.
No, Beasto, don't Hillary Clinton us,
It's
bro.
over. She
Chill,
just won
chill.
Iowa. I'm just saying Iowa.
Decision Desk HQ.
Man,
is
Iowa-
the-
Iowa,
okay, but Beasto, where
Iowa
you getting
was
this
always
from?
red.
What's your source, Beasto?
Twitter.
Nick is his source.
Okay.
Kamala sucks cock for 2069 on Twitter.
No, Decision Desk.
I mean-
HQ,
I know,
they're
I'm just-
legit.
I mean,
They're
Adam,
not fake.
He's not fucking wrong. Kamala does
Oh,
fuck
that's
up.
hilarious, dude.
This is going on YouTube, by the way, so y'all talk it up, you know.
There you go.
Let's go, dude.
I'm not gonna show
go.
nobody's names, alright? Don't worry
This
about
is going to YouTube. Hey,
it. Yeah,
stop talking about Hillary.
I'm gonna put it in
Let's
the
go,
premiere.
dude.
Oh, shit, yeah. Don't mention that.
Be about your life.
Real Americans talking about
I'm
real
not
shit.
suicidal.
So it's going on YouTube. Oh,
I
man,
do
wait,
not.
hold on. I gotta do my intro. Watashi wa Itsumi Seppi desu. Hashimemashite. Yoroshiku onegai shimashita.
You stupid fuck.
Arigato gozaimasu.
I wanna fuck some Japanese bitches. Let's go.
Arigato gozaimasu. Bro,
Seppi,
did you
let's
know
go to
that song
Japan.
was like Bailando en Fukuoka was a freaking bachata song about falling in love in Japan? I only figured that out
Papo.
like way later, dude.
La
I'll fall in
de.
love with one of those Japanese bitches. Let's go.
Yeah, like that one from yeah.
No way, from Juan Luis Guerra?
Bailando en Fukuoka. Yeah, bro.
Oh shit!
Yeah, the whole thing is like it actually has Japanese lyrics in it and everything, dude.
Acá en Fukuoka. Pere, Fukuoka.
Fukuoka.
Esa japonesa enamora.
Yeah, he
Yo,
does that,
yo
bro.
pensé que decía una bachata en tu boca, brother. Sí, lo que la voy a meter para la boca, abre la boca y trátela
Una
toda.
palomita se posó en mi ventana. Dice, ¿cómo?
Konnichiwa. Ohio
Arigato gozaimasu.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, oh shit.
I didn't realize that, bro.
Oh shit. I grew up listening to no Japanese.
Yeah.
¿Quién aquí no se enamoraría de una japonesita de esa?
Bro,
A mí no me gustan mucho las japonesas. Pero bueno,
Ah,
yo le doy también, me
I'm
gustan
gonna need
todas.
like 2 of them, you know.
No, claro, dos a la vez, claro. obviamente. Yo creo- Ellos son bien, tú sabes, liberados. Ellos son bien.
Mal
Sí, no importa. Te coge dos putas que son liberales ya. They come pre-built. It's like buying a pre-built, you know, computer.
Nah.
They
It's
got-
I
time
mean,
got
yeah,
Trump.
you can do that for sure.
81% on New York Times. Right now.
Don't Hillary. Don't Hillary.
Dude, it was never this
No.
good for fucking Biden or Trump. I mean, it was kind of looking good, but it wasn't looking.
I mean, when Biden,
We
they
can still steal it.
at some point they
I-
pause it. Yeah,
too
you,
big to
you can
read.
always steal it. I know.
I
Wait
don't
till the
think they
fucking
can really
votes
get
come
that
in at
hard.
3 a.m. in the morning and shit.
Well, they threw out poll watchers too, and they were kind of like not really well trained. They weren't really ready for it. honestly.
Nothing
This time around.
government is well trained.
They just threw out the poll watchers.
trained. Look at
It's simple.
Mauricio.
Nah, Mauricio's over
Trump is declaring
capacitated.
victory here soon, I bet. He was gonna declare victory no matter what. He's definitely gonna declare victory now.
Now, come on, Adam.
He's
Hey,
the victorious.
hey,
you Adam
hey.
bitch.
Adam, tell Raul who your girlfriend voted for.
No, we're good. I don't have a girlfriend, by the way.
He
I don't
voted
know
for-
what you're talking about.
He voted for Trump.
I have a wife. Thank you very much.
Oh, who your wife voted
Oh,
for.
yeah,
You
yeah.
wish you had a. Well, what about your
You only,
girlfriend?
you only
Adam?
have you only have one wife, no girlfriends.
Correct.
Oh,
Oh
shit,
my
Wisconsin is in blue.
Must
Oh
be
my
gay.
God, Adam.
Hey, nothing
You
wrong
must
with
be
being a
gay,
faithful
Adam.
man, bro.
What a
wife,
norm.
no girlfriends?
What a norm.
Come on, Adam.
I have a wife and
You're
a
a
daughter.
good looking. You're a good looking man. You're
No,
fucking
no, he's
musician.
he's
Come
a
on.
good looking person. He's not a man.
You have a kid now, Adam?
No, I have a daughter. I have a cat.
Oh, cat.
See,
Oh,
definitely
I have
not a
one of
man.
those too.
Yeah, Adam. Come on. You sound gay saying that shit, bro.
He's not gay. Man's That man will make you gay playing guitar for you. That's what he'll do.
Oh yeah.
Right, thanks,
Play
Sophia.
guitar
many-
for me, Adam. Do it.
How many cats do you have?
No.
Sophie?
I have 2 cats, bro.
Oh, okay. I thought you had
He
like 6.
plays. He,
That's too
he
bad.
almost
Two
made me
cats,
gay
and,
in leagues
I
one
don't know,
time.
I don't know. Yeah, you must know Beasto.
That's
I
a
had
pass.
a daughter recently. I had a daughter like
It's
6
a
months ago.
pentakill.
Oh, I didn't know.
Oh my
I knew
god.
you were
yeah,
trying, but
He didn't do
I didn't really know.
Her name
He
is
fumbled
Sophia.
at the end.
Congratulations.
I also have a daughter, and her name is also Sophia.
Correct.
I have
Really?
2 nieces and their names are Sophia.
I took
What's up?
inspiration from Oscarino subconsciously. I shared it, and then Raulino was like, "Oh, that's Oscar's daughter too." I was like, "No way!" And I knew at one point I knew you had called your daughter Sophia. So it must have been
Great name.
subconscious.
Name is very. I have another friend that has a daughter, Yase, whose name is Sophia as well. It's crazy. And they are
I don't know the intent to everybody's name, but I named my daughter with a lot of intent.
I did too. Yeah.
Intent
Sophia,
my dick in your
Sophia
ass.
means
Got
wisdom.
him.
Means wisdom, right? Yeah. Did you give her a middle name?
No, no.
I gave her the middle finger.
I
Fuck
gave-
you,
I gave
Sophia.
her- I
Bye.
gave-
I'm out.
so the intention that I like Sophia's name is Sophia Alessandra Longo. Alessandra means wise defender of mankind.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
you told me.
Yeah,
You told me.
defender of mankind, and then Sophia is wise, and then Longo is tall, so it's like a tall order for her to do what she's got to do. But hopefully, I can train her up right.
Oh no.
That's great.
I'm sure you can.
Hopefully she wants to fucking like all that shit. And she's like,
Hopefully.
nah, it's too complicated. I'm just gonna be an astronaut.
She
Fuck you,
do-
Dad. I'm gonna fly a spaceship. That's your war, not mine.
I'm gonna
Bye.
grow up to be an astronaut, daddy.
Daddy, look at
I
me.
have to break it to her that space isn't real.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Oh,
we live on a
yeah.
flat
That's a-
disk.
That's a
Yeah.
tough one.
That's a tough one, huh?
Yeah.
Tough one to explain.
The sky is actually the 13th ring of hell. We're living in
Oh,
hell.
shit. Oh shit. What I see that. Make
Yeah,
sure
hell's a
you
great
choose,
fucking
like
place,
20
man.
something when you scream.
I love this place.
So
I
you
love
think that's
that
me
world.
streaming? Who would be
Yeah.
streaming and who would be like flipping out right now?
Hell's pretty good. I like.
Who's
I like.
streaming?
No,
I
I'm
like
just
the
like
threesomes of hell.
who would be like a lefty streamer who's gonna be flipping out right now? Who'd be good watching?
Destiny.
Beasto feasting on the energies of lefties,
The
dude.
dark energies, yes.
Jesus, brother.
Is Hassan streaming?
I don't think so. He's
Hassan
in
actually
trouble.
hates Kamala just as much as Trump, so maybe he doesn't care.
Who?
Hassan Piker.
Hassan Piker.
Hassan Piker's a fucking retard.
He's in big trouble.
Who the fuck is
unfortunately.
Yeah,
Hassan
he
Piker?
said some not so good things about the Jews.
Who the fuck is Hassan Piker?
He's one of the. He's the most popular political streamer I feel on Twitch, aside from
The Jews.
Destiny's banned, but
Political streamer?
yeah,
They
you
have
could, you
those.
could say that. I mean, they're gonna, because they're gonna create a category for it, because that's why they've been getting in trouble.
Oh yeah.
You heard
Hassan
that,
Piker's
Nairo?
a fucking
People are
retard.
so gay.
Okay, I don't really get. I don't get why people like that guy.
He's
Hassan?
he's
Charismatic.
Destiny is the guy that let other girl fuck his girl, other guy fuck his girl,
Yep.
all that shit.
Yeah.
That is why if he well, he was in he would also fuck other girls. They were in an open relationship.
Yeah.
I know the guys too, from what I remember.
Yeah.
He didn't have a Destiny didn't have a preference. I feel.
Oh, that's it is gay. That's
Yeah,
it.
he's
We
bi, yeah.
knew it since the beginning. He's gay.
He's this. Yeah, it's kind of like letting other guys fuck your girl. Tough.
Sneeko
no,
did
no.
that most famously, in my opinion.
Yeah, Sneeko is
No.
fucking gay too.
So gay.
This map is
I-
looking real red.
I would put all my money if I was a betting man that whoever does that to. Maybe not even so deep.
My question is, where's Antifa?
They're gone, bro.
Did they all start voting Trump?
I don't really think
Well,
Antifa was
is
like.
there- Is there any other voter worth
They were a
voting
loud
for?
minority, bro. Those motherfuckers were like.
Well, they were rioting there for a while. Like they rioted after, they almost rioted after 2020, and then they kind of went home. They like rose
Adam, I
up.
hear you're too quiet. You've been wanting Visto to be in the fucking conversation, talking.
I'm here. Hey, you just got in here like 10 minutes ago. We've been talking.
Oh, I wanna hear more.
Listen,
I
the
wanna
thing about
hear all
Visto
the
is
shit that you've been
he's very cool and pleasant in voice. So you know,
Vito's a
Hey,
pleasant guy.
Visto's
You
a joy to
you
be
say
in
he's
voice.
typing?
He just has to.
He
You're-
turns into an
your
autistic
type
retard
is-
on the chat, but in voice he's great. I don't know what to tell you.
Vito's gotta come to the realization that he's a liberal.
Are you a typist?
I'm a shit lib, yeah.
That's hilarious, bro.
Yeah, I'm actually just a troll and I'm actually a lefty.
I knew
I
it.
mean,
I'm from
you are.
California, what do you expect?
You are a lefty, Visto.
He's behind enemy lines.
You don't know it. You don't know it because the window has shifted, but you definitely left.
Why, he likes
think I'm-
taxes and shit like that?
Oscar, you're.
Well, I don't. Yeah, I don't look to cut out the government as fast as you guys do. That's for sure. But I mean,
Why you want the government? You need to you need to
And
be
that's funny.
ruled.
That's so many people say that to us.
You need to
I feel
be
like
told
Mauricio- I feel
how
like
you
Mauricio
should
just
live
came
your
with
life.
that already.
Yeah.
Like
Calling you guys
Mauricio does.
communists?
He needs the vision to tell him how to live his life.
Falta Mauricio. Falta Mauricio.
Where is he? Did he got here? He was able to
No.
hear that or no?
No,
I'll
no.
I'll take it back.
No,
I'll take
Mauricio's
it
not
back.
in here, is he?
No, he's not.
I wish.
I thought you guys said that he joined. So I was just giving
No,
him shit.
I was saying.
I think
that
Mauricio
Vito's
and Jordy are
comment-
probably avoiding the politics. I don't think that's their cup of
Why?
tea.
Why? 'Cause they're gay.
I mean, I'm not a full-on libertarian, that's for sure. Like, I appreciate some.
Based I thought you were Republican, man. What's
I
up?
mean, I
why
am,
why
but-
have you been lying to me? No, if Optus
He's a-
says you're not, then you fucking not.
What? What? I'm
He's a
confused.
MAGA warrior.
Yeah, I'm a
Right,
MAGA. I'm
popular.
kind of MAGA. Like Republicans, like they don't like tariffs. So, you know, I understand the value of tariffs from the MAGA portfolio agenda. You know, you need them to push what we need, which is reindustrialize America. At least
The,
give us
the
going
reason I
back.
say that is that Republicans are just Democrats going the speed limit, man. They're the same fucking thing.
Say that again, Oscar. Again, that was.
I mean, you have to win. You have to be able to win. So that's
Republicans are what?
The Republicans are
going the speed
Democrats
limit.
going the speed limit. What the fuck have Republicans done to slow down the shithole this country
True.
has become? Haven't done shit.
Yeah,
They
I
just-
mean, you're right. I
concession
mean,
after
you're right.
concession after
For a long
concession after
time.
concession.
But I think MAGA's a little different, though. I mean, it's a populist take on Republican.
MAGA's going even further left.
Yeah, it is. It is a little leftish. You're right. There's some leftish takes on it, but you know, I mean, if it makes the quality of life actually better, then
No,
that's good.
The end doesn't justify the means, bro. That's like you know.
No,
Well, like,
it's not.
let's talk like Scandinavia. Like, would you have a problem? Like, let's not talk now that they have flooded their place with immigrants that it's no good. But there was one point when I think Scandinavia is not a bad idea because
It's not
you
a
know,
bad idea because the girls are
Because
hot
you're
and
a
you fuck them all.
lefty.
But
Well,
that's it.
Scandinavia was a good idea because you're a lefty. Scandinavia is
no,
a
it's
fucking
not a
shithole.
bad idea if you have people who don't take. If you actually have people who
It's
like
not a
culturally
bad
take,
idea.
take what you need and it's
As
just
long as you have
there
the United
and it's
States fucking-
efficient.
Take
As
what
long
you
as the
need
United
and it's
States
just.
lives, it's not a bad idea.
As long as
If the
what?
United States as long as the United States exists as a country and produces and is capitalist and rises everybody up, sure. If the United States ceases to exist, Scandinavia will be a fucking shithole in like 3 days.
Yeah, I mean they're kind of a shithole now, to be honest with you, because they, after Syria, they let in a bunch of, Syrians, and they've taken a bunch of welfare, so the welfare benefits aren't nearly as good as they used to be, and the jobs aren't as good, and there's not that free housing they used to have. It's really gone downhill, and I mean it's because the government really didn't kind of like watch out at least a little bit for their people.
Yeah, but the thing is, the MAGA
Government doesn't do shit.
I mean, they
the
don't
problem-
work. The problem is that these guys from Syria, they come here and they don't actually work because they don't have any job skills that are applicable really in Scandinavia. So they just sit and do nothing, and just a drain on the system. And that's just kind of unfortunate. You can't really have people like that coming in. That's kind of what they did to America. That's why Trump's winning right now. Is these immigrants aren't coming here working. They're just sitting in hotels, collecting money, getting big fat welfare checks and food stamps, and they're putting their kids in school, which You know, I mean, I get it. They're
That's
making the
not
good choice
that's
for them.
not entirely like that, but yeah, I guess.
I mean, it's happening. Not all of them, but it's happening a
a
lot
lot
more.
of them don't even qualify. My girlfriend used to do immigration papers, and a lot of them don't even qualify for white.
Did you say your boyfriend
help
used to do
and shit like
papers? It's crazy.
Yeah, but if you go the fake amnesty, you
the
get it.
flaws, being gay is not one of them. So
You just get
Hey,
an app,
somebody wanted me to leave.
GPP1. You fill out the app. You say where you're
Oh,
gonna
you-
go. They make an appointment. They bring you in. You're on food stamps in a week. It's crazy.
okay, I'm telling you, it's not like that, but you say so.
In other states, not here in Florida, though.
Yeah, well that's true. It's got to be sanctuary cities. That's the
Yeah, in
thing. But
Chicago. Well, I can actually tell you that in Chicago, our homeless population
I'm
in
against
Chicago
I'm
was
against
about
my taxes
six-
going to those fuckers. 'Cause
6 to
when I came here,
7,000.
I never had fucking food stamps.
Yeah,
and
no,
that's how it should be. I mean, honestly, you
You
should have
come
to
here
work.
and you
Yeah.
fucking work. The best
exactly.
thing that the U.S. gives you is an opportunity to work and to fucking, you know, be the best.
in,
Make your own
I
money.
agree. That's what it's all about. If people want
That's
to
what
work,
it's all
there's no
about.
problem. But the problem is that's you know, well, for what, we don't have enough jobs because we shipped them all to China, and I think we should bring them back. And you know, too, we gotta have some sort of reasoned you know, flow.
Yeah,
Can't just be open borders.
definitely cannot be open borders. Will you have an open door policy in your house? That's the same shit. Do you check who comes in? Yeah, in your house? Then why not in the fucking country?
No one even wears shoes in my house.
Oh, you got that Japanese shit going?
Yeah, we got the Japanese shit here.
That's right.
You get to clean way less often.
Oh hell yeah, dude! And they
How-
let my kids go on the floor, and it's no big deal. Great.
How many kids do you have, Misto?
I just got two.
I
Two
just
little
got two.
girls.
Damn.
I got a 8-year-old. She's gonna be 8 in 2 days, and then a 3-year-old. She's gonna be 3 in January.
So how many wives do you have?
Just one, you know.
How many girlfriends?
0.
Fuck, you're making it
I
tough.
don't even
man.
have any female
I threw
coworkers.
you.
Got
I
a
threw
bunch of
you.
dudes.
I threw you a lifeline there, but
What?
I threw you
No,
a
I'm
lifeline.
happily married.
Happily married.
I'm also
Yo,
happily
tell
married.
her to put the gun down, Beasto.
You guys are that. It's not that
Why
bad,
you
is it?
gotta be
I'm just
unhappily
kidding.
The
married to
balls
have
and
a
chains,
girlfriend
huh?
as well as
I'm
a
just
wife?
kidding, bro.
I don't get it. That makes no sense.
Oh, I don't. We didn't actually have a wedding. We just went down to the courthouse.
Same. We went down to the courthouse too. We kind of had a little gathering.
Hey
but
Oscar, are you happily married?
Yes.
How many wives do you have?
One.
How many girlfriends?
He pleads the fifth. He doesn't have any girlfriends. What are you talking about?
Allegedly, yeah, he does.
Allegedly.
He has a
Allegedly.
few. He has a few.
I
Allegedly.
think only like Andrew
I
Tate
met
and
a
like
few.
those guys do that kind of shit and get away with it.
Yeah.
What?
Huh?
What?
I don't know what Bisto said. I couldn't hear him.
Me neither. I think he was talking
Something
something.
about me
He
being a
called
bad.
Oscar Andrew
Oh, I
Tate.
mean, you guys are talking about stacking wives and girlfriends, but I think only like people like Andrew Tate and those kind of dudes get away with that shit.
To
Realistically,
get
you know?
away with that shit. What do you
Fuck
mean get
Andrew
away with
Tate.
that
Andrew
shit?
Tate's a fucking retard. I hate that guy.
I know. Well, he gets away with having multiple girlfriends and shit.
Yeah, you could get away with it too. I get away with it. Oscar gets
Yeah.
away with it.
Andrew Tate's a dumbass.
We're not no fucking antiques.
See, Adam and me are on the same page on that. Fuck Andrew Tate.
Fuck that guy. And then his brother, whatever his name is, I don't even.
Andrew Tate is a piece of
Another
shit.
tall dude.
Yeah.
You heard me, Nairo? Where are you, Nairo? Fuck Andrew Tate.
Who's worse, Andrew Tate or Nick Fuentes?
Nick Fuentes.
Fuentes.
Conor,
Shit, there you go.
Conor McGregor.
Nah, Conor McGregor's cool, bro. What's wrong with you?
I don't know. It's the only name I knew.
yeah.
Only name came to my head.
Wait, but let me tell my story about the fucking immigrants here in Chicago. Damn it, Raleigh's going around.
Oh,
my
well,
bad,
you
my
told
bad,
me.
my bad, bro. My bad. I
So
didn't know it was me.
we had
What?
a
I played the
we had a population of or have a population of about 6,000 to 7,000 homeless people about 3 to 4 years ago.
Kill them all.
Now there's been about 10 to 15,000 worth of immigrants that have been brought because we are a sanctuary city, which has displaced a lot of the original homeless people from their shelters that they can technically no longer use because they're being occupied. And this kind of like we felt it, at least Andrea and I felt it when we went to go take pictures of Sophia at a park that we used to live by. It was a park that was right by the apartment maybe 3 years ago, where we would normally take walks, and we did have one homeless person that was living at the bus stop. But we went back there maybe like a month ago or less, and I've counted at least 20 tents. I couldn't necessarily park in the allotted parking for that park because it was like it's full of homeless people. Not that there's anything wrong with them, except that they are kind of running around. Like there was one guy looking like a zombie, and I was like, I'm not gonna expose Sophia to this. I'll try and he was on drugs. Unfortunately, it is what it is. So I had to go and like park somewhere else, which is fine. Like in the residential area, we still were able to take pictures, but like a very noticeable and like unpleasant change at a local park that I used to frequent is now not as livable because we have this kind of immigration issue being a freaking
Of course, down your.
sanctuary city, bro. So
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, and whose fault is that? Is it the immigrants' fault? No, it's the government's fault. Fucking
course
paying them
it's
for being fucking homeless.
well, yeah, and it's also like if Chicago is gonna take them in, right? Like I'm sure that there are ways to solve.
Oh, hit him with a little bit of
And-
combustion.
and
Sabi.
And also like, oh yeah, I'm sure there's a way for us to solve homelessness and
Natasha
like
Nagin.
encourage business ownership, right? And like properly spend money, the city of Chicago that is. But I don't think that they do. They kind of
Well,
They-
they can. They're incentivized. It's not a charity system. It's a fucking free money system. So
Bye-bye.
if they solve homelessness, then their fucking program gets shut down.
That's for sure. Homelessness is a complex. It's just like the military. It's in LA.
It's a
It's the same
business.
thing. Yeah, big
Business. They
time.
always want a few, so that they can ask for a bigger budget next year. Oh, we need a bigger budget because the problem is getting bigger. Why is it getting bigger? Because they don't do shit to fix it.
You know, the homeless people. If you're homeless, you get somebody to drive you around and look for a place to live, and then they actually send an inspector from the county to inspect the place you're gonna live to make sure it's safe for you to live in it. This is only if you're homeless.
Yeah.
How much
Worse is
bullshit
when
is that?
that
So
county
it's
has
just
to
a
give you
job
permission to
creation
live in a
fucking
house.
bullshit. And then if
Remember
you're
when
just
that
some poor
Chinese
schlub,
diplomat came to San Francisco and then all the homeless were gone and the streets were clean? It's like, oh, we could have just done this the whole time. We just only wanted to do it when we wanted to look good for a Chinese diplomat.
Exactly. Yeah. That was hilarious. Fucking Gavin Newsom, bro. That guy's such a fucking piece of shit.
think he's gonna
Sure
win in
be.
28. He's gonna probably run.
Nah, fuck Gavin Newsom.
Scandinavia up on the screen until the election.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna say.
My
Holy
bad.
shit! 10 to 112. Fuck.
Wait, what about Scandinavia?
I had pulled up Scandinavia when you were talking about it, and didn't switch back to the election.
How do we fight each other, Sebi?
I'll send you a fight request now in a second.
Okay,
I mean,
take
not
me
the-
to fight.
Scandinavia does some things right, but they don't go all the way. And that's the problem with people. And I was gonna say that's the problem with the fucking MAGA people. Trump focuses on immigrants, but he doesn't like. It's not the immigrants' fault. Everybody wants to come here. This is the best fucking place in the world. How about you fucking stop paying people for not working?
Yeah.
Then that problem solves itself. Then anybody, if you want to come,
That's
come.
not a vote getter, that's why.
Yeah, I get it.
Is it okay to say things that are wrong to get votes?
You have to focus on what people are interested in, that's all there is to it. You focus on the big, there's the big issues. There's two big issues right now, economy
Isn't he a
and immigration.
leader? Isn't
Those
he
are
a
what people
leader?
care about. So what are you going to do? Talk about the debt, even though it's crippling? You
can talk
should,
about
the
but people
leader.
don't give a
about
shit.
immigration in a way
Shouldn't
that
he be
doesn't like
educating
dehumanize
people?
and villainize
Yeah.
people.
Well,
Even if-
I mean, that's how
It's
politics
not okay to
are.
dehumanize and villainize people just
I
because you
don't
want to
think
win
he's
elections.
doing that, really. I mean, he's talking mostly about the criminal elements and all that stuff, too. And I mean, he's not really going after the, hardworking
I get
folks,
it.
so to
I get it.
speak, but,
We get it.
we
But
gotta
there's
fix
a lot
it.
of fucking dumb people that are like, oh yeah, Mexicans are all fucking criminals. Fuck 'em.
How many? Do you really hear that a lot? I don't know. I mean, maybe you do.
To the extent that I hear that, it's definitely from MAGA people.
A lot of dumb people, man. You gotta know when you put out a message. You gotta know that your message is gonna reach people that know that you're only talking about criminals, but it's also gonna reach the fucking white supremacist dumb fucks that just would, oh yeah, kick all the Mexicans out. Even though Trump deported less Mexicans than Obama did, we all know that, but the fucking message, man, is important.
Rauli, the password to duel me is trompeta.
How?
I think you can go into the little battle and then let me try and do this again actually, because the way that I do it is I click on private match, and then here you can use a shared password to enjoy battling with people that you know. So maybe when you hit battle, it'll ask you for a password.
Oh,
I think Trump, like when he said they're eating the dogs and they're eating the cats, I think that there's a way for you to discuss that issue, right, with a bit more nuance that isn't, you know, they're eating the dogs, they're eating the cats. You could say like,
I agree.
so, you know, there's 60,000 people that live in Springfield, Ohio, and they received, you know, like, what is it, 40,000 immigrants from Haiti overnight.
Yeah.
And so this is going to lead to a culture clash because half of the Haitian population practices voodoo, right? Voodoo in the same way that like half of America or more is Christian. So like they're not literally eating them. There might be some bad actors.
They would get bored by the they're already bored. They're already
That's what I
bored.
mean.
Eating
Yeah,
the
like
dogs, eating the cats, that's fucking great. You
Yeah,
meme
he
it.
says,
It's fun.
that's why I think like when he says that, he knows that the media
That's
is gonna
right.
pick up on
He's
that
a
and give
fucking
him.
he's a
They're eating the
genius.
dog. They're eating the cat.
They're gonna give him like the airtime that he's
Exactly, and then they'll ask him for clarification, and then he'll go all day and he'll say exactly what you're saying, or he'll get another messaging hit in, and it's just like, you know, it gets memed, and it's just, you know, everyone else is boring. It's like he's not boring. That's all. I mean, that's you gotta say that.
They're eating the dog.
I feel like
They're
he does
eating
kind of
the
go
cat.
along with
Him.
it, though. That motherfucker. I was trying to read his speech because I was.
Oh, yeah, well-
today about January 6th, and I was just like, oh my god, I had to read his speech to like.
It's the weave. He's
oh,
weaving.
the weed,
He
dude.
does a lot of the same
That's the
speeches
thing,
over
like-
and over again lately, because it's just this campaign has been like, you know, a year and a half going.
Try it now, Rally.
Huh?
Try trompeta. Sorry, Booster.
I don't know where to go.
He stepped it up. He stepped it up at the end, but his campaign against
I go to
Kamala started
social
very,
hub?
very weak.
Yeah, well, he was
Campaign
fighting
against-
Biden early on, remember? So that was kind of a change
Watch
up.
my
He had to
stream
figure
value.
that out. Got to give him a little credit for that, I think. He kicked the shit out of Biden,
Can't watch
right? I
your
mean,
stream, bro.
Biden kicked the shit out of Biden.
well, yeah.
Yeah.
Who kicked who?
Biden.
Well, Trump very expertly got out of the way while Biden kicked the shit out of himself. That's
I
for
mean,
sure.
no, Trump also tried to kick the shit out of himself, but Biden self-kicked him.
Well, you know, it took a lot of restraint for Trump to not get fucked that up, I think. You know, I feel like
I think
he was very calm. He just didn't go for the kill at all.
Like-
It was perfect.
people don't think Trump did well in that debate. Like generally, even people on MAGA and the right, like
Yeah,
They
well, he
just
didn't
Biden
go
did
after
so
him.
bad.
He was soft. He was really soft on him, I think, personally. And I mean, I think that's all. He didn't really kind of go.
I think
personal.
Trump could have gotten up there and shit in his hand and eaten it, and you would have been like, that was a really interesting move. Trump is a, you know, he's a 4D chess.
Well,
Genius.
It's
He's a
like
genius.
he didn't make an ass out of himself. I mean, he could have bullied the old man or something, and he didn't. You know, and that's kind of a big deal because a lot of
I don't know what he
Americans
said.
don't like
I don't
that.
He's
He
always
knows what
being
he
an ass
said.
of himself.
Yeah, I mean that was a joke, but I mean,
It's hilarious.
We had it. but then the golfing conversation was probably the funniest thing, you know. Yeah, I mean it was he finished him. He finished him that night. So then he had to deal with Harris, and I think he finished her.
It looks like it.
Guys, don't be crazy.
I think
You
they
guys are
made that.
being
They
crazy.
made that change way too late.
Yeah, Biden should have just done one term, and then we could have had a primary, and we
Yeah,
could
I mean that's what he
You
said
wanna
he was
look
gonna
for
do.
me?
So
Who knows what it
we
was?
could have had a Democrat people wanted,
Huh?
or at least some people
Yeah.
wanted.
There would have been some excitement. Rather than
You want me to make it?
Look at the bottom of the screen. Do you see?
I mean, it's not over yet, but
You see the
It's
option.
not over. It's not over.
It's not.
Go to
It's
battle.
gonna take a pretty big set of moving trucks, so
The
You can do
option,
solo
yeah.
it'll take a lot of ballot
versus.
harvesting.
Versus,
Yeah.
yeah.
go to
Gonna take,
versus,
like,
and then go to private
industrial.
match,
Yeah.
and then I'm gonna put does it when you private match? What does it say? Like when you click battle,
Here
is
you
there a
can
pic-
use a share password to enjoy battle with people you know.
Yeah, Georgia 90% reporting, 51.1. That's pretty good. For
Yeah, that's
Georgia.
what I see too.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm looking at your stream.
You try to put a password, Raleigh.
Trompeta.
The same one.
Trumpeta.
So Fox News won't
Yeah.
call North Carolina or Georgia. They're playing their shit.
Trumpeta.
Yes.
Okay, I did it. I'm searching.
too.
There we
Me too,
go.
Yeah. we found it.
Hey, let's go.
Hey, Sabine.
Gardevoir. Oh, nice, dude. That's why I'm trying to get that card.
Which card?
The one that you have for sleeves.
Oh, nice.
You can trade.
My
Can you
bad.
trade
Yeah,
with
that
me?
one is for not yet.
Oh,
That
yo.
Come
one is-
on, Adam.
No, I'll stay up a little late because it's the election. I want to
Election
be here so
night, come on,
Beasto
Adam.
can rub my face in it. I would want
It's
to miss
the
that.
important, most important election of our lifetime, Adam.
Yeah, that's what they say about every fucking election.
That's what they say
Every
about
4
everyone.
years, it's the same bullshit.
Every 4
It's
years.
the most important election of
This
our
is the
life.
last election.
Everyone says the world is gonna end after this. And
I mean, Elon Musk has been saying that. He's been saying if the Democrats win, there will never be
yeah,
another
but
election.
He's ketamined out all the fucking time, so.
Yeah.
He's pushing him.
Well,
bro.
Oprah I
has
think
it.
said the same thing in reverse. So we'll see who's right.
He has his
Neither of them
agenda,
are right.
bro.
Anyone who
He
says
wants
that
to
is
go.
searching.
He wants to go to Mars, and he wants to pick the winning party. He wants him to let him.
I mean, he needs a
He
lot
was
of
the copium
we need a lot of
of, like,
money.
investment.
We need a government that's not bankrupt.
Try not to line up his
For
own
one.
wallet.
Well, we're never gonna have that, Beasto. Sorry.
It's possible. I mean, if Elon actually is serious, and it could all be bullshit. I know it's all hot air, but if they're actually serious about cutting this stuff, like the way they're talking about,
Oh,
and
I
actually
like that.
firing
Yeah.
people and like laying them off, and cutting serious expense, we could actually get sort of back onto a semi reasonable fiscal, trajectory. I mean, it wouldn't be perfect, but right now it's just a death spiral.
Yeah.
I mean, our
I mean,
inflation's
anything-
good, unemployment's low, interest rates are coming down.
Yeah, it's just the debt,
That
man. Our
spiral.
government spending.
Our
Yeah, I mean,
economy, our economy is doing amazing, but the fucking
it's doing amazing because the government's just throwing so much money at it. I mean, we keep adding another trill to the government, to the national
it's been,
debt.
it's been doing amazing even after interest rates went up, which is really good. It's really strong.
Wait, they went down.
They're going down now, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I see the you weren't referring to most recently.
No, yeah. No, look, put him up to like 5.2, right? 5.25.
Yeah, it was at that. Sabrina.
Now, when you say the economy is doing good, what makes you say that?
I mean,
Or were you joking?
No, the
Ah.
economy is.
the
if you
economy
look
is
at any
amazing.
metric,
The GDP is going up. Companies earnings are really good. Like economy is good.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the inflation is what I consider.
Yeah, inflation's good.
damper.
Inflation rate is low. It's below, or it's the target rate.
But I guess we've never actually gotten the deflation to actually occur yet.
We don't want deflation.
No, we don't want. Yeah,
Inflation's really bad.
deflation happens when a recession happens. So if deflation were to happen, then the economy would be bad. It would crash.
Uh-huh.
Which has happened and will probably still happen because we've never had a soft landing like they're trying. But if they pull it off, that'd be amazing. Last time interest rates were this high was 2008. They put it up to the thing, 5.2.
Yep.
So if they pull off the fucking
We had
soft landing,
20% interest rates, or not 20, but really fucking high in the
the 70s, yeah.
in the 70s.
Does that mean thanks Biden? Question mark.
Thanks, Biden.
Yeah, I think either way who wins, things are gonna like.
I mean, yeah,
people
it
are gonna
happened
start
during
feeling
Biden.
better about the economy.
Biden
He
can
just
take credit.
inherited
It happened
Biden's-
during his administration, although he didn't want it. Biden didn't want them to put up interest rates. doesn't want it, but
I mean, Trump.
hey,
Trump
happened-
fucking
didn't
raised
want it either,
Jerome
though.
Powell
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
to not raise interest rates when we needed them.
Of course. No president ever wants interest rates to go up because they
Yep.
know.
But Joe
But
Biden
hey.
did it, just like no president wanted to pay the political price for getting us out of our forever war in Afghanistan, and he did it.
Hey, that was the Trump did that too. That was a joint effort.
Oh, Trump could have done it. He didn't do it. Biden actually did it.
He should have done it. He left it up in the air because he thought he was gonna get reelected. Bad, big mistake. Big mistake. He should have fucking done it, and that's it. Entra. Adelante.
Yo, man, I gotta go, man. But I got one last thing to ask. Who do you think's gonna win?
I'm
Probably
gonna
Trump.
say Trump is gonna win. Does anyone want to bet against me?
Nope. If I was a betting man.
Alright, so
Should I
Adam,
go
you
to
go for
work in
Trump?
downtown Chicago tomorrow? That's another question.
Oh, I'm sorry, Leo.
Should I go to work?
So who else? Who else is for Trump?
Can I
Should've
just?
asked for
I
the
think
day off.
Trump's gonna win.
I'm not for Trump. I just think
I was like, hi guys.
and New York Times says 80% Trump is gonna win. So
Ain't nobody believe New York Times, dog.
No celebrating early. Adam, don't celebrate early, Adam. I know
I'm
you
not
want Trump to win
celebrating. I'm not celebrating either way.
too.
Alright, man, I'm gonna go drink a beer because Trump's gonna win. Hold it down, man.
Alright, bro.
This is going on
Órale,
YouTube, by the way,
güey.
huh?